and he was given to, they put a statue of him out there in Miami.
Was it of him?
I don't know, in front of the arena. It was either him or Lawrence Fishburne. I'm not 100% because it looks like he might be yelling at John Wick.
So this is my question. You're the artist. You're the sculptor.
Yeah.
You're the creator of this. Do you look and go, doesn't really look that much like him, but it'll do? Do you say, wow, that looks just like him? What's going on in your head? Don't you look at that and go, shit, I got to start over?
Yeah.
So satisfying. Someone I'm emailing with, it's like,
You're not wearing headphones?
you didn't give me headphones. Oh, they're right here. Yeah, that looks.
You didn't take care of me.
You didn't place them on my head.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't crown you.
Sorry, I deserve to be crowned.
I think so.
I was like emailing with somebody that I'm working with, and it's one of these like he said, she said things. He should. Wow.
By the seashore?
With Sally.
Yeah.
It was one of those just back and forth. Like you said this, and you said this, and well, now we're gonna do this, and I was like, but it's right here in the email. It's in writing. And she's like, well, no. Yeah, but
I don't think so.
yeah, and she's trying to copy and paste what I said, and it's like, that's not, I'll go back.
It's aggressive.
Don't come with the receipts.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive when I'm working with somebody, and that's what happens. Because I'm trying to help you. I'm doing something for
But
you.
they're copy and pasting text that you sent?
Emails or parts of emails.
But that's an aggressive thing to do.
I agree. I don't like that.
And-
me no like.
And then you get into
Now
competition
I'm mad.
mode.
Now I'm mad.
Okay, all right, good. I'm glad you said that because, so some of the people in the comments, and they're not wrong, because sometimes we do these shows.
Yeah.
And I go like, I feel like sometimes I harp on Nicole the whole time. Like, no matter what you say,
Whatever.
I'm just going to harp on you. And sometimes I feel bad about it.
You don't
it's
have
like,
to feel bad.
Because, all right, good.
It's just part of it's just part of who we are. It's our dynamic.
But I figured it out literally just now.
Okay.
As we're setting up, because I had this thought in my head as we were doing this, right? Like, I'm getting the cameras ready, and
Yeah.
it's not you.
Who is it?
It's me going like, I'm so over everybody.
Yeah, in life.
Right.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm in that position a lot.
So you just take it out on me.
And I feel like I'm so close and comfortable with you.
Yes.
And not over you.
Right. That you can. It's safe.
Yeah, and it's one of those like,
I understand that.
it's the flaw of feeling that close to somebody and feeling that good. Like,
It bothers me zero. It bothers me negative 100.
but then I thought of it too, which is, and it's the same for me. Like if you're mad at this email person and you're like, I'm going to fight with Sam for the next hour, I'm like,
I probably will a
and
little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, because I just also like the thing is like, do you remember? Maybe it doesn't happen for boys, but I remember when I'd be upset about something like in like high school or middle school, I would be like fully taking it out on my mom, and she just would sit there like a punching bag. It's just because you can, because that's safe. It's your mom. She's just gonna take it.
Yeah.
We're kind of like that.
I think so too, and I wonder that for kids, right? So there's this wrestler.
Yeah.
His name's Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
Okay, he's like Samoan dude, Samoan werewolf,
Yeah.
and his whole thing is that he looks at this guy Solo Sikoa, who's his tribal chief.
Oh yeah.
And he's this big, like, scary Samoan dude with dreadlocks.
Okay.
Who he just destroys everybody. That's his whole thing.
Okay.
But he like
Sounds Jason Momoa-esque.
except like
bigger and scarier.
yeah, not
Not handsome.
He's a handsome guy,
Right.
But not like
heartthrobby.
no, like if you saw him on the streets, you just give him whatever was in your pockets
And run.
and go like, that's yours.
You got this.
He's the and he comes across, even in the world of wrestling, like the real deal.
Gotcha.
Except he always acknowledges his tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
And he goes like this, I love you so low.
So you loves him low?
No, Solo. That's his name.
Oh, got it. Sorry. I'm trying to follow.
And so yesterday, I'm like, our elder son is messing with the baby. And he loves that baby
I
so
know
much.
he does. I know.
But he picks it up and he just starts patting him on the back of the head. Boom, boom,
No,
boom, boom,
no,
boom.
not going to do that.
And I go, Bud, you got to stop. And he goes, what? I go, don't hit. And he goes, I was patting. I go, don't touch the baby. And he goes, nobody likes me here. And I look at him without even thinking, because he watches wrestling with me. And I just look at him and I put my hands together and I go, buddy, I love you. And I just looked at his face.
Did he laugh?
Yeah, because he was trying to convey his emotions,
Yes.
but also like he was trying to stay mad.
Yeah.
But he couldn't, like he kept breaking.
Well, Keegan will do.
Which goes back to the punching bag thing where it's like, it's not going to affect me.
No.
Like, you understand, like, the feelings that I have for you, the feelings we have for our kids.
Yes.
You can't break them.
No.
I dare you to try.
I dare you. And Keegan specifically has tried multiple times. He said the other day, you know what? He got so mad. I'm not part of this family anymore. And he ran into his room and slammed the door. And I was like, okay, bye. It's right. But it is this weird dynamic. And it's only safe with certain people.
Right. It's family.
It's family.
It's fam.
Yes.
It's
like in the
and
club.
In the club.
We all fam.
We all fam.
I can't stop saying club, by the way. Like I try to fit it in at least a couple times during the day.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's a fun meme. I saw you. Well, first of all, how are we doing? It's Halloween.
Yes.
How are we doing with the family and Halloween?
We're good.
We got to get everything together.
Yeah. I was Chucky last weekend. I don't know if you saw.
No. Sexy Chucky or just Chucky?
Just Chucky.
What happened?
I go, how long can you be sexy this, sexy that? I'm like a mom now. Can I still be sexy Chucky?
You're like a mom, but also like a messy queen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But it was also like a family thing, so it wasn't appropriate to be sexy Chucky. Like, I'm down to be sexy Chucky, but it was not the forum for it.
Yeah, you don't want to be like in the sexy costume at the kind of kids party thing.
Yeah, I had, and it's funny because I came out and Matt was like, "You don't even look like Chucky. You just kind of look like a lesbian."
Matt said that.
Yeah, and like he wasn't wrong. Like he was like, "You look like this beautiful." And overall,
that's really nice.
Yeah, and I tried to scary myself up a little bit, and I think I did it, but yeah. So I don't know. Now I don't want to use that costume tonight because I don't know.
Are you good doing his and hers with Matt?
No, I mean he was Freddy for the thing that we went to. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not going to a party. This is just for trick or treating. I'll definitely have a cocktail. I'll probably.
I swear to God, until you finished the syllable, I thought you were going to say costume.
Nope.
You said cocktail.
Cocktail. Yeah, you got to have a little mama juice when you go trick or treating because it is very chaotic and not fun. I mean, don't you? It's a little chaotic when you go, or maybe it's in New York City. It's much more chaotic.
I think it's more chaotic in New York City.
It's crazy. There's like DJs. Like the townhouses are legit crazy. The people that live in these townhouses, they can't even be bothered to pass out the candy. They have like their nannies and maids sit down there.
Of course.
It's unbelievable. And some of the really rich houses, they can't even be bothered to go to the front door. So they'll have it's kind of fun for the kids though. They give out the full length, like the full size candy bars, and they'll set up like a little thing for it to slide down. So they'll be upstairs in their boudoir and they'll just pop them down. The kids will be like, oh.
That was big around here during the pandemic.
Yeah?
They built the piping from the windows, but they're back to being human beings again in the suburbs.
No, these people are just like, I'm too rich and have too much time.
Very Grey Gardens.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's always fun. It is. And also it's fun in the city because you can go to CVS, you can go to a deli, everywhere will give you candy.
Right.
You can go in anywhere. So you just walk down the street and go into
go in
Victoria's Secret. They got candy.
They got candy there.
It doesn't matter.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, yeah, we will be so I always
do all the costumes are done. You're gonna be what?
So that's the thing, right? And I think we had this conversation last year because we've been doing this since last year. That's crazy, right?
Crazy.
But yeah, Jess always yells at me because I always just get a mask. Right behind you, there's my Michael Myers.
I mean, it's easy peasy.
Right. But I always just get a mask of one of my scary characters.
Right.
And go yeah, this is what I'm going to be.
Yeah. You should be, what's his name? That guy? Pig Vomit?
Leatherface?
Oh, who's Pig Vomit?
Pig Vomit is Howard Stern's PD from Private Parts.
Where did that even come out?
I don't know.
Pig Vomit, I swore, was a horror film character.
No, Pig Vomit was Paul Giamatti in Private Parts.
Wow.
I would do Paul Giamatti in Private Parts.
That could be cool.
Howard!
Okay, so yeah, that might scare the kids though.
I have a Leatherface over there.
You do?
Yeah, 100%.
But let's not do that.
They hate the Chucky doll that's over there.
That's literally what I looked like.
Yeah.
I got to show you the picture.
I want to see. Yeah. I want to see. But yeah, so I always get yelled at though because I just wear my clothes and put on a scary mask from one of my scary people.
But you're the adult. Why do you need to dress up? Exactly.
To keep the enthusiasm.
Right. Just be in the spirit.
Right. But this year, I bought my Halloween costume. So I go into Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
Because it was a day.
Right, because that's just what you do.
I love Dunkin' Donuts.
Right, you breathe, you blink, you go to Dunkin'.
And they had Halloween costumes in Dunkin' Donuts.
The Ben Affleck and okay.
They had like, because you go to the Dunkin' Donuts and they got the donuts.
I know they do.
Okay. And they got the coffee and everything. But then they have tchotchkes now.
Yeah.
It's big at Dunkin' Donuts.
Do they have like little keychains and stuff like that?
They got keychains. They love dog toys.
I saw dog toys recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got all that stuff. They got the bags of the coffee and everything.
Okay.
But then I looked and they had like these like packets of Dunking outfits where you get the Dunking jersey and the bucket hat and the sunglasses.
I hate bucket hats, by the way, but you're going to look amazing.
Right. And I go like,
done.
Yeah, this seems like a layup. This is a no-brainer.
Does she like it, Jess?
I think she just likes that it's not nightmare fuel.
Okay.
She just likes the because she thinks the kids will be scared. But I mean, when Michael Myers is on your side,
right? There's nothing to worry about.
Not only is it not scary, it's like great news.
Yeah.
So
things are looking up.
Well, yeah, I've never had a scenario where they're like,
right.
Plus they know it's me. I tell them.
But Keegan was a little scared when we were dressed up the other day because we were all horror. So I was Chucky, Matt was Freddy, somebody was Pennywise, and then somebody was Annabelle. And he kept saying, stop looking at me like that, because I kept trying to kind of freak him out. And then he woke up the next morning. He's like, I had bad dreams about you guys.
And what'd you think about that?
I was like, I killed it.
Yeah, crushed that outfit.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not the, go and sit in makeup and do the whole thing. I like easy application.
Yeah, I don't want to be sitting, like I don't want anything left over on my face or something that's hard to get off, and then I'm sitting there for an hour trying to get prosthetics off. I'm not doing that. I get it. It's fun for some people. Like Heidi Klum, you know what she does every year.
It's a lot with her.
It's a lot.
And she has like a red carpet thing at her house.
Good for her.
I mean, really, is it? Because then you know what it does?
What?
If you're one of these celebrities, right, and you do these ridiculous, first of all, it's very P. Diddy having these parties now. I don't know if these Hollywood parties are going to be
right
because it feels very Diddy,
right? Like,
that's the worst thing you can be.
Also, I feel like poor baby oil can never be looked at again. Like it'll always be like, oh no, like no one. I mean, it should just be taken off the market.
That's right. But when you do these like celebrity parties where you're hiring a like makeup artist to put you in the most elaborate costume ever, you're going to have a red carpet.
What's your plan?
What does it say to your guests? Yeah. They all have to do it.
Yeah, but that's the point of a costume party.
Not like that, though. Then you end up like Lindsay Lohan and Mean Girls.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I thought it was a costume party.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like, you can't just go and have like a casual fun. It's like, oh, we have to have prosthetics. We have to hire a makeup artist.
Okay, but just because
have a stunt coordinator.
Just because she does it crazy, like that doesn't mean that everybody does. It just means please dress up. It's up to you how extreme you take it.
That, you know what you sound like right now?
What?
You sound like the waiter in Office Space when he goes,
the flair.
Well, that's the minimum amount of flair. If you just want to do the minimum, I guess that's okay.
That's who you are.
Yeah, if you think the minimum's okay, I guess.
I guess you're a minimum girl, yeah.
I mean, if you think that's dressed up,
yeah.
I guess it's dressed up.
I feel like Heidi's nice. I don't feel like she would judge. I think she just wants to look amazing.
I think when you leave, her and Seal are talking all kinds of shit.
Seal has been out of the picture for so long.
Really?
She is married to another man.
Not Seal.
Not Seal.
Not Kiss from the Rose on the Grave.
Nope. She had 4 children with him. There is
shout out to all them.
Shout out. They're beautiful and amazing.
Sea lines.
I think that she and him have a very good relationship.
I hope
but
so.
She's married to somebody, I believe, much younger than her and very handsome. Shocker.
Yeah, that's probably the move I would make if I were her too. I had no idea her and Seal were separated.
Is that not a joke?
No clue.
Okay, they've been gone, not together, not gone.
I thought her and Seal must be co-hosting this thing.
Never happens.
Because they live together.
This never happens. I love this.
Yeah. No, I had no idea.
It's like when I don't know somebody's been dead or I thought someone was dead. I feel like that happens to me.
I didn't know the love between Seal and Heidi Klum was dead.
It's over.
Because also I heard that Kiss from the Rose song and I go, how would anybody leave this guy ever?
Is that like the only song he had, really?
It's the one I know.
It's the only one I know.
Because Batman Nicole Kidman is in the video.
Oh my God.
You know?
What's with that movie she's got coming out where like she kept talking about how she was crying in her trailer because she just had to stop orgasming or pretending to orgasm.
I don't know anything about that either.
What? There's a movie that's coming out where she literally the whole time is just banging and coming.
Wow.
Sorry for being so.
No, I mean, if that's what she's doing, that's what she's doing.
But when I first read the headline, I thought she was like
it was pornography.
right.
Yeah.
Like she kept being like, oh, it just keeps happening. Oh, and I was like, why did that happen to me?
No, I only know Nicole. I know Nicole Kidman from two things:
Oh God.
Batman
Yeah.
and the movie theater commercials.
That's it. Oh, she is good in that.
Where she's like, Hollywood on the big screen.
Where we come.
Yeah.
Just walking down.
It brought me back to the theater after the pandemic.
No joke. I'm obsessed with it. Like it makes me happy. I look forward to it. I get there early now because
So you can see her.
Yeah, and it was all over TikTok. Everyone was doing it. Like that was one of the TikTok like music because people wanted to. She does it so beautifully, and you're like, yes, that is why I'm here.
It's such a joy.
It's such a joy to be back at the movie theater.
And then, Minions 7 comes on. and you're like, it's back.
Parker's gonna be a minion, and
That's fun.
I got her like this cute, like the overalls and everything, like the goggles and the cute little hat with like the little hair.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I want it to be like cuter. Like all of a sudden, I think she saw.
She wants
like,
to be a sexy minion.
I think she saw sexy minion. Like I was like, whoa.
We're not there yet.
I know I'm your mom. We're not there yet.
We can be sexy minions together.
Yes, just wait a few years. No, so I got her like a blue tutu, and that was like the furthest I'd go. That's not really sexy.
No,
but,
it's just maybe feminine.
More feminine.
Feminine minion we can do.
Made her happy. So.
Not sexy minion.
No, I'm not doing that.
Not yet.
Oh, she's killing me.
Yeah, it's coming though. Oh, it's right around the corner.
I don't know what Matt's gonna do. I think he might just leap off the balcony. I don't think he's gonna be able to handle any of it.
It's his fault.
I know. I mean, it's both of them.
But he made the choice of who he procreates with.
Correct.
So it's like, what do you think's gonna happen? And also, let's be honest. Everybody knows karmatically what goes around comes around.
Yep.
When you are
A womanizer.
a man, as Matt lived his life.
Yes, I always say this will be punishment.
That's it.
He was a womanizing animal. You don't have to skirt around it.
God has a plan for people like
He
that.
literally fucked and chucked easily 200 times in his life.
What was the second thing?
Chucked. Fucked and then chucked them.
Right.
That's what happened.
And guess what happens?
You get a daughter who is probably going to be a whoa.
Well, I don't know about all that. I would
No,
never.
She's the best, but I don't know. It could happen, man.
It could. But you know what?
It's probably
if
going
she
to.
is,
Yeah.
she will own it.
Yes.
It will make her an amazing human being.
Yep.
Just like her mother.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Of course. What are we thinking this year for the big costumes that you see? I feel already we're going to see a lot of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I saw
Everybody
somebody
loves being Beetlejuice because it's like a David S. Pumpkins where it's not that
Yes.
difficult. You just put the suit on, slap a little powder on.
No, but I feel like because it came back, people went to watch the old one, which I also recently did, and it's just so good.
It's incredible.
But like when,
Know what I mean?
Yeah, you did that really good.
Oh, thank you.
When I don't remember their names in it, but it's
Alec Baldwin.
yes, when
and-
Alec Baldwin
yeah.
goes like this and pulls his face
Oh,
like this,
yeah.
and then she does like the weird
Gina
thing. with
Davis, yeah.
I saw that costume recently. I think people might go old school Beetlejuice things.
Okay.
I think we'll probably see the stupid Costco guys.
We'll definitely see Costco guys. I think we'll see Menendez brothers.
Oh, 150%.
Yes.
Who else will we see?
I think we'll see a lot of ditties.
I feel like that is in poor taste.
I think we'll see a lot of ditties.
I mean, we will.
And they will feature
Baby oil?
100%.
Will it be just like taped? to them?
I think there'll be tape. I'm thinking baby oil necklaces.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that'll be the real difference maker. That'll be where the Halloween ditties, that'll kind of be how they rank.
Yeah.
Is the creative execution of baby oil inclusion.
Perhaps.
You know?
Or I've seen a couple times you could do just somebody who just left his party. This is awful. I'm sorry, but and they're just drenched
in baby oil.
like you see in Bad Boys. They turned that into a meme, like Will Smith and when they came out, they said this,
I didn't see it.
after they came out of after you just came out of a Diddy party.
Yeah.
And it's Will Smith and what the frig is his name?
Martin Lawrence.
And Martin Lawrence,
Yeah.
and they're just drenched in like crap.
The oil
Oil.
and-
Yeah. It's good.
I love it.
We
I love
might
it.
see that.
I think so. I think Diddy Menendez,
I mean, you're not going to think this, but I've seen, and maybe it's just in my algorithm, but I think
Shabuzi.
definitely. No, I think you're going to see people dressed as like the beginning, like the opening credits of those Mormon wives, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Possible. I mean,
Yeah.
those are like those. Like I never watched Handmaid's Tales,
Oh, I've seen a couple of those too.
but like
Yeah, the white bonnet.
yeah, a while back, like a couple years ago, that was all the rage.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not watching doesn't mean.
Yeah, that it's not happening. I feel like we're going to be pleasantly surprised with some of these things. But I do like when people go old school. I understand why people don't want to. Like I saw someone do dressed up for a party last weekend as Dumb and Dumber, and it was Lloyd Christmas with like after he'd gone shopping, he's got the cowboy hat.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over the tuxedos.
Yes, me too.
The blue and the orange
Yes.
tuxedo. It's like, you didn't try.
Right.
If you and your bud are dressing in blue and orange
Right.
Dumb and Dumber tuxes,
Yes.
you didn't try.
You didn't try.
You thought of it but right that day.
Yes.
And then you went to Spirit Halloween.
Correct.
And they had them.
Because they've got it in a bag.
You know what we're going to have a ton of?
What?
And you're not going to love this.
What?
Art the Clown.
No.
I promise you. Art the Clown from Terrifier is the thing.
I'm hoping to see some Billies now that I know who Billy is.
I don't think.
I just want to get a giant tricycle and just...
I think you'll probably see a couple Billies, but Art the Clown is going to
Yeah.
be huge this year, I think.
Because Terrifier 3.
Because Terrifier 3, everybody saw it. It was the thing. It's the new movie monster. You know, the same way everybody loves dressing up like Freddy and all that stuff. Like, that's the new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like, and I don't care to know what he looks like. So I won't even know. You're just going to show me, aren't you? I won't even know how to spot him.
Yeah, I mean, I got the cup.
Oh, yes, you did show me the cup. He is a very scary clown. Yeah, he makes...
And I think it'll be... I think I would give double points for people who dress as Santa art.
Yes, and this makes Pennywise look like child's play.
I mean...
It's crazy.
Literally. Pennywise is like nothing.
Yeah, but what are you going to do to make your whole mouth black? How are we getting that effect?
I would hope fake teeth. I would hope just completely fake. Like, there will be people who think they have to go the extra mile. I would hope just put in some fake teeth.
Right.
It's okay. It's just a party.
Well, you know, people are crazy.
People are nuts.
Nuts.
People are nuts.
Of black teeth for fucking weeks.
Oh, well, you're kind of nuts. I saw that. I saw on a thing on Instagram
What?
that you get to work early.
Yeah, you know what? And I feel like I'm getting a lot of slack about it. And like, I know it's happened to other people. You've gotten there obviously late, but you've messed up with like maybe daylight savings or the other one.
Sure.
Right,
Spring forward, fall back.
Yeah, those. What happened is.
What happened
was, I don't know. I woke up. I was like, I have very, very vivid dreams, as you know. I've dreamt about you. Twice. You are one of the lucky ones. And I like when my alarm went off, it was like I was in deep REM, and I woke up and all I saw was like the last two numbers. So I thought of the time. I thought I was waking up and was like, I'm supposed to be there in 15 minutes. Like crap. Didn't shower, threw clothes on, brushed my teeth, like washed my face, like just got myself together. Ran down, got in a cab, and was like, I need you to go a little faster, sir. Like I am late. Get to the coffee cart guy. He's like, whoa, Nicole, you're early. I was like, what are you talking about? I am late. Let's go. I thought he was making a joke. He gives me my coffee.
God.
I'm texting Ben, our producer. I'm like, getting coffee. I'm in the elevator. And then all of a sudden I like bust into the studio and I go, I'm so sorry. And there was nobody there. Literally nobody. And I was like, crickets. And I was like, and then I look down and my phone buzzes as I bust in. And it's Ben going, what are you talking about?
What time was it?
6 a.m. Now, well, so the show actually starts
at
7
7 a.m.
But we go live at 7.
Yeah.
So I'm not supposed to be there at 6 a.m.
You were there at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. And I'm just like, and I'm exhausted from all like the running around and like just
You've been in a state.
I was in a state.
And it never.
Yeah, you couldn't shake it.
It never clicked in.
No. So then I was like, then I was like, how did this happen? Like, I don't understand. I looked at my clock. The alarm went off at the normal time.
Now you're in a state of like, it's almost like waking a sleepwalker.
Yeah.
Because now it's like you went through waking up with your home full of your family.
Yes.
You got dressed.
Yes.
You got prepared, not showered.
No.
But prepared.
I mean, I showered the night before. I was clean.
You're all right. You go, who knows what you did that night, but you're all right. You
Nothing crazy.
You get in the cab. You see your doorman.
Yes.
You get in the cab.
Yeah.
You go to get coffee.
Oh, yeah.
You go up the elevator.
All the way up.
You're texting your coworkers.
Furiously.
You get in the studio.
No one's there.
All of these things are almost, but you're still at this whole process.
Mm-hmm.
You're still in that same state of confusion of when you just woke up kind of feeling weird.
Right. So then I'm like, I'm one of those people I'm like a narc. Like I could lay down right here.
That's not what a narc is.
No, like a narcoleptic. Like
yes, narc is not short for narcoleptic.
Sorry, you know what I mean. You know what I meant.
Narc is short for narcotics officer.
Yeah, but I'm not a narc. We know that.
I know that.
Not that kind. But I could lay down right there and in 5 minutes be sleeping. I'm very good at that. So I'm like, I am up. I'm a mess right now. What just happened? I have like a whole hour. So like I'm in the air. We have a couch in our office. I'm going back to bed. So
how I don't understand how when you're conscious, you're not able to turn off this panic energy. But when it's time to go to, maybe it's just because it's just a switch.
Yeah.
On or off.
Yeah. And I was just like, what? I don't know what I did.
It's time to go crazy.
Yes.
Or it's time to go to sleep.
Well, I mean, I am a human roller coaster. That's what I do. High highs, low lows. I'm just not actually mentally ill with one of those, or maybe I am.
Maybe.
So then our associate producer comes in very early. So I was waiting for her to come in because she usually comes in around then. I just didn't want her to be scared when she walked into like a dark office, and I'm like, hey.
Right.
So I waited, and I was like,
is everything okay at home?
Hey, Kansas, it's just me. She was like, that's really weird. And I was like, I woke up early. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to go back to sleep.
I don't know what's going on.
Wake me up when it's time to go on the air. And she goes, okay. And she starts working. Sound asleep. I am out. You can see in the video. I go cross-eyed when he wakes me up.
I thought it was one of your like fun, wacky mashup bits that you guys do.
Fully.
And I watched it multiple times to be like, wait a minute, this is really happening.
So then Ben, my producer, calls her and is like, "Don't wake her up. I'm coming in with the camera."
What a producer! This is a guy who understands content.
Yeah,
finally.
So I don't know. The whole day was messed up because of it. It was
of course.
Yeah,
I would be slaughtered by that.
I was so annoyed too. I really because when I woke up, I was like, "Oh, it'd be so good to go back to sleep."
An hour?
Oh,
no, you have another hour.
Heaven.
So like, I've always wondered how that could happen because I've certainly. It's been a long time since it happened, but there have been times, especially when you wake up very early.
Right.
And then, like, it's a weird thing to wake up early and then go do a show right away.
It is.
And that's life. Like, that's a weird.
It is. It's not normal at all.
And then to shut down at, like, whatever, 10 or 11 in the morning. It's
Totally.
a weird thing for your brain and body.
And even around 10, 11 in the morning, people are like, oh, poor you. You just sat and had fun and talked on the radio. It does take a lot of physical and mental energy, and you do feel depleted for a while. You're fine. You can keep doing the day, but, like, it's a lot. Yes.
It's just a weird thing to have things firing.
Yes.
Because you're also thinking when and where and here.
Yes.
I'm here right now. I'm there
Correct.
right now. I'm going over here. But, so I've had definitely times where I've woken up for whatever reason. There's just something in my brain.
Yeah.
And I spring up.
Yeah.
And I get out of bed and I start getting dressed. And I'm only looking at the last two numbers on the clock. But then I'll realize, like, it's 11:15 p.m.
Oh, that's the best.
And I went to bed at 10:45.
Is there anything better?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
I
it's
love that.
And then you go, huh. And then you get back in bed. Or stuff like that. But I've gotten out of bed.
Yes.
I've started to get dressed.
Yes.
I've never made it further than starting to get dressed.
It's happened to both of my co-hosts, too. Like, in the past.
They've made it all the way to work?
Yes. No, no idea what happened. I think one of them was like a daylight savings. It was one of those things, and one of them was.
Well,
just
that's
like,
different. If you're just if it's daylight savings.
Yes, I mean,
and you just didn't catch the clock.
Got tricked, right?
That's different. But if you wake up, in a weird state.
Listen, I also
crazy.
I have in the back of my mind. I am often, not often, but often. Oops. I press snooze too many times. Like, so I am often like in a rush in the morning. So it's like not beyond the realm of possibility that I did oversleep or,
You also have a natural kind of life situation of panic.
Yes. And chaos.
Right.
And insanity.
Right. So so whereas some people might go, if I'm feeling panicked, let me just stop.
Right. No.
Because when you're feeling panic, it's probably like, yep, I should be panicking.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one of my natural states.
Right.
It's one of my comfortable states.
Right.
I mean, it's not comfortable, but it's one of my comfortable states.
It's home.
It is
homeostasis.
It's home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did you feel like, and then you go and do the show.
And then I go and do the show. But the show was weird. They obviously made fun of me on the air.
Yeah.
And then you better believe I came home and took a nap because I was just all
disheveled.
And then Matt's just like, you're just like a drunk. I was like, I was not like a drunken
That's
night.
not supportive.
Thanks so much. Like, yeah, because they posted the video and that's the top comment is Matt going, and they're like, why would Nicole come to work an hour early? And Matt just wrote, because she's a drunk. I was like, you know what? And then my friend Jamie, Yay, she wrote, no, she's a narc, my kind of narc,
right,
and a drunk.
Right.
So really supportive friends and family around me.
Right. I can't believe you went all the way to work.
I was so.
And nothing shook you though. The coffee guy didn't shake you.
No, I was like, yeah, very funny.
I also think it's so funny too that even in the panic of like, oh my God, I'm late. Better stop for coffee.
Oh yeah, I cannot.
Right.
I will never. Yeah.
You have to.
And I've gotten yelled at for that before. Like, you're literally already late. Like, we've done a break without you.
Right.
We've gone on the air. And
but for you, stopping at the coffee is the same thing as like, well, I got to get on the elevator.
Right.
To go up.
Right.
I got to get the coffee.
Right.
To function.
Gotta get this engine revved.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I'm glad you find it funny.
I find it hilarious. And I can relate to like that.
The feeling.
The feeling and the panic. And there's a level of embarrassment of like, why can't I just function like a human being? But it's so easy to take care of that. Like I can just sneak back in bed and hope that nobody noticed.
Not me.
And you made it all the way to work.
All the way. That's why I was like, oh hell no, I'm going back to bed.
Right. I'm getting something out of this.
I have definitely slept at work multiple times. Like back in the day, like if I was like hungover or something, I would come and I would do like my work and I would maybe do the show, or if I was at the front desk at the beginning. Or if I would just do the show, I'd do my show. I have other work to do, and I'd be like, I have time before this. I've slept in Howard Stern's studio.
Okay, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, someone used to let me in.
I bet I know who.
Yeah, and would let me in and go to like one of the green rooms, and I'd be like, I'm just going to sleep here for an hour. Wake up, ready to go.
You got to get rejuved.
You got to get rejuved.
Yes.
But like I can't continue to make it through the day. But again, I'm good at like this. Like some people need it to be just right. You're in your bed, not me.
Right. No.
I'll sleep on the floor like that, like face down like this right now.
You think if it was like, if you had nothing to do, and I was like, hey, I got some clips or something to cut. I'm just going to leave you down here. You want to take a nap?
I would be able to take a nap right now.
Easily.
Yes.
It's always. It is a superpower.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't sleep at all.
Yeah, I mean, people are very jealous of it. Like Matt gets very annoyed because he's like, you lay down, your head touches the pillow and you're sleeping, and I'm laying here like bitter at you, like, why don't I want to wake you up? Like, why are you freaking asleep comfortably, angelically, just drifting off? Like, and I'm just sitting here because it's just, that's one nice thing God gave me.
Yeah.
Gave me the ability, not good feet.
Not great feet.
He gave me the ability to fall asleep whenever and wherever I am.
Hot Dog's got that too.
Does he?
Yeah, like he'll go like, oh, like if we're on the road or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll go like, yeah. I'll hit you up in like an hour and a half. He go, oh, all right, then I'll go take a nap.
Oh, yeah.
He loves naps.
I love a nap.
Like
it's an art. There's an art to the nap.
Right. And he knows that he can just lay down and go to sleep instantly.
Yes.
So if it's like, oh, so I don't have anything for 45 minutes?
Done.
I'll just take a nap.
Yes.
Like,
now listen.
And I go, you had 9 hours of sleep last night.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I want a nap.
Right.
Feels so good.
Right.
But like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there's been like a time or two when I just like I can't, but like it's fine because I usually can. So
usually can. Yeah, more as long as you can most of the time. That's what I say about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
As long as you're functional most of the time,
things are good.
You're pretty good. I wanted to get your opinion. You know, Dwayne Wade is?
Yes, of course.
Famous basketball. Well, I don't. Of course, me. Handsome guy, right?
I know
Dwayne
him.
Wade.
He is a good-looking gentleman.
Good-looking gentleman.
Got a beautiful wife. He's a very successful NBA player.
Yeah.
So he's a good guy too. He gives back a lot.
He gives back.
Yeah.
And he was given to. They put a statue of him out there in Miami.
Was it of him?
I don't know. In front of the arena, it was either him or Lawrence Fishburne. I'm not 100% because it looks like he might be yelling at John Wick.
So this is my question. You're the artist. You're the sculptor.
Yeah.
You're the creator of this. Do you look and go, doesn't really look that much like him, but it'll do? Do you say, wow, that looks just like him? What's going on in your head? Don't you look at that and go, shit, I got to start over?
Yeah, I messed up the whole head.
Everything. And even like, okay, the face is the main issue. But if you really even look at the uniform, he's never that wrinkled. My man's got his stuff. He's got his stuff ironed.
I get what you're saying there. It's almost like they figured out how to make it look wrinkled on the statue.
Right.
And so they wanted to really use the effect.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude.
I mean, he laughed at it. He made fun. He was like, I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah. And I guess he is a good guy.
I'd be pissed.
Would you?
Yeah. You're trying to like honor me. And he almost looks like a walker from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, he does.
Like he just got bit.
He looks like one of the garbage people.
And like also, why that face? Why
Well,
like ah?
That was a moment.
Okay.
Where he was like in the crowd going, "This is our house. This is my house."
Who was saying that? Dwayne or that guy?
No, that's a good question. So he is handling this with grace.
Yes.
You know, he's going like making a little joke about it here or there.
Mm-hmm.
He's also saying, "Oh no, I think they're exaggerating. It's not so bad."
Yeah, because he probably feels bad for the dude.
So you're Dwayne
or girl.
You're Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
And they unveil this. What's your first reaction?
Fuck that, and I walk off. No joke. I wouldn't say that, but I would go, oh, come on. I'd have to make a joke of it. Like
Right.
I wouldn't be able to be like I wouldn't be so nice.
Would you be pissed?
In deep inside, yes.
Yeah, in your heart?
When I got off the stage
Yeah.
or speaking, I'd go back and like everyone that wanted to listen or would listen, I'd be like, that shit, that needs to be fixed. Fire that guy.
You'd have the artist fired?
Probably.
Yeah.
Get a new one. Replace it.
Yeah.
But didn't
I
Christian?
don't want that there.
I don't want that representing me.
Right.
That's Lawrence Fishburne after he got bit by a walker.
That's right.
Wait, but like, didn't this happen with Cristiano Ronaldo and a couple?
Mr. Wick.
It does look just like that. Wait, and didn't they
Just shouting at Neo.
just shouting at poor Neo? Wait, didn't that they also do a when they used to have Punked on? Didn't they do it to David Beckham or maybe recently do it and they pretended they gave him
a bad one.
and he was pissed.
He was furious.
He was furious.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the sculptor has spoken.
What did the sculptor say?
He said that he's defending it.
Yeah, of
first
course.
of all, he's saying that because of where I think because of how it was stationed,
Okay.
they had to use like a sealer on it, like some kind of sealer, like a sealant.
Yes.
So he said it makes it look glossy in the
Nope,
wrong
it's
area.
not the gloss.
That's what I thought too.
It's actually just the sculpting.
It's actually
gloss
just the sculpting.
and also, is it the light or is there blue around his mouth like he just ate Cookie Monster?
A lot of people are wondering the same thing. It's like, they have that Cookie Monster ice cream.
It is delicious.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't even. Yeah, and like there's
Who
blue.
stole the blueberry pie? Dwayne Wade stole the blueberry pie.
It's just like the truth is forget it. Even if it's like sometimes there's like a bad, like Madame Tussauds wax figure, or there's a bad sculpture of somebody. This like, but it still can tell it's them. This doesn't even. You can't tell it's them. Like if
it's good that he's got his number on it.
That's it. That's the only defining. Like if you put this in front of somebody without that number and said, "Who is this?" to like 100
I didn't know.
people.
I did not. When it was just like when the memes started going around, and the first thing I saw was the face. I did not know who that was.
I mean, who would? I bet Dwayne wouldn't even know.
I said that's an angry old man.
Yes. No, that is Lawrence Fishburne.
And then it zoomed out, and I was like, "Oh my god, no!"
And also, it looks like it's not just the blue around his mouth. His teeth look blue. Like,
And it sort of it might be a reflection,
Okay,
right,
I'm
of the
hoping.
background. I'm hoping. Could be.
okay, so the artist is defending himself and isn't like, okay, sorry, I could have done it better.
He's saying it like it doesn't look as bad as you think it does.
Maybe I need to see it in person.
I don't know if I go all the way to Miami to see that.
I'm actually not going to. I just came from Miami. I'm not going
And you
back
didn't
for
stop
that.
by?
No.
Yeah.
That is rough, man.
I mean,
It's also just so disappointing because it's like a beautiful thing that they were trying to do.
a monument.
It's a monument of me. Like, how stoked was he?
But it's tough to get those like statues in.
No. Then I also thought this. So I do think of Madame Tussauds as like she's actually this little old woman who still does it.
You
I
think
know.
she's
Was it ever?
in all the like in London,
Yeah.
in New York, and Los
She's
Angeles
this little old woman just
with a whole bunch of wax.
yeah.
Yeah.
But was it ever a woman?
I don't know.
Okay, that's how I picture it. So
Yeah.
why don't they get someone like Madame Tussauds, this little old bitch, bring her to the sculptor and just show because it's a different.
They got a professional sculptor.
But no, they didn't.
So you're saying you think they just got somebody off the street?
Yeah, but like a sculptor, no, they didn't get someone off the street. But like a sculptor should be able. It's the detail that's the issue. Like I feel like they needed to consult with someone like little old Madame Tussauds to make sure that they got the properties of his face right.
I mean, if that is the problem, they probably should just hire
Madame Tussauds.
or a different sculptor. Just a sculptor who knows how to sculpt people.
He needs to be fired or punished in some way.
What would you? How could? Because it's like you can't fire him.
No, he already did the
It's
job.
done.
How much do you think he got paid for this?
It's probably good money. Because it's not like that's going to be done quickly.
Take the money back.
You think he has to give the money back?
We need a refund.
You have to give it back. We want a refund. You want a refund. Yeah, it's like, or you know, it's like when a contractor comes in and you look at, you're like, what did you do?
This is not.
I want you to fix it now, and I'm not paying you for the extra hours.
It's not what I had in mind.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
I do feel bad for him.
you think they need to build a new one?
Yes, but they won't because this has happened before with other people.
Right.
And
I think there's a real bad Fonz statue in Cleveland.
Is there?
It's kind of, I think it's bad.
Like if this happened to you, what would you say? Would you just like live with it?
I'd probably like just live with it, but not acknowledge it. Like it would go from one of those things where it was a great honor in my life.
But you wouldn't make fun of it?
I would allow it to be made fun of.
Okay.
And then I would try to not talk about it anymore.
Okay.
You know, whereas if it were nice, I'd have like a little miniature version I put on the desk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Cute.
I want everybody to know I got a sculpture of myself in front of an arena. This is what an honor to like. If Sirius was like, we're gonna put a brass Not Sam in front of 1221.
Cool.
Which, by the way,
They should do.
1,000%. Are you kidding me?
Can it be both of us? Just you?
It could definitely be you too, because we started from the bottom and now we're here.
We are here.
Intern,
Right?
front desk lady.
Come on.
And now we're the top personalities on the whole
We
platform.
really are.
I'm trying to think of anybody better.
That's what everyone says, right?
I'm struggling trying to come up
That's
with a name.
fact that we are the top personalities.
It's true.
Okay.
Boss doesn't acknowledge me, but it's true. So that's true too. But yeah, but if it was like, so if it were a great sculpture, I'd be very honored with it. I'd take pictures with it. I'd get a miniature
I
version.
would not take pictures with it.
If it were a great sculpture.
Okay.
Take pictures with it, get a small version, put it right here on the desk. I'd be
Right.
like, this is like a real monument to what I've
Yeah.
achieved.
Totally.
If it were this guy doing it, I would not talk about it, and I'd start going into the building on the other side.
Now that I'm looking also.
So I didn't have to see it
Right.
anymore.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to look at it every day.
No.
I'd spit on it. I'd hawk loogies on it.
You would hawk loogies on it.
Absolutely.
I would
Even though it was
encourage
me.
people to put their gum on
Yes.
it. I try to get, you know what I try to do? I try to get Banksy to
I was
tag
just
it.
going to say.
Yeah.
Or anybody.
Anybody.
A street graffiti artist cool with me.
Anybody.
Just go all over my face first.
Yeah.
Really get the face good.
Right. I try to get the Joker to do it. Remember,
Yes.
like the Joker,
oh
like,
my
yeah.
God. Is the Dickel area a little messed up too?
The
Dickel area? I don't know. I didn't know. Is like, I feel as though it's a little misshapen, or we're seeing more of it than we should see.
I think it's one of those things where, and this happens in pictures sometimes, where you're looking at the wrinkles and going like, is that a wrinkle or an outline?
A wrinkle or a Dickel?
Wrinkle or a dickle?
Yeah. The wrinkles really have presented a large problem for me. That one I didn't notice when I first saw this.
Yeah. Well, you're trying to get too much detail into a brass sculpture.
Yeah, that's probably part of the problem. Like
Yeah.
wax lends itself to more detail. Brass, you
You
should have
love
kept
a
it
wax
basic.
sculpture.
I love Madame Tussauds in all of her work, except for when she messes people up.
Sometimes they're terrible.
She has messed up Queen Bey and Taylor a few times.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No.
But
And
sometimes
she's been doing this forever, like since I was a little kid.
hundreds of years she's been doing it.
Yes.
And also sometimes she's gotten it like celebrities have gone in and you literally can't tell the difference between
That's true.
them. But when
Sometimes
it's-
she's awesome.
It's bad. It's bad.
I feel like she did not a great one of The Rock.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
correct. It was horrific.
Yeah, and it's not that tough one to do.
But
she doesn't
also,
even have hair.
She's old.
She's been doing it for a while. She got those shaky hands.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless her.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if it like kept getting tagged? And so they put cameras on it to see like who keeps vandalizing the statue.
It's
And
us.
it was Dwayne Wade himself.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, I just got to do something to distract
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we had that. Then
That
yes,
would probably be
yes.
the plan. I would tag my own statue repeatedly, and I do it with very, very vulgar sayings, so much so that the town just got rid of it because it became a hindrance.
Also, he is making one of those faces in excitement, right? Like, yo, like, not in my house or whatever he was saying.
Sure.
I kind of want to look at the side by side of what the sculptor was like. I'm wondering, I guarantee it doesn't look like this, but it might not be a normal Dwayne Wade face that we're used to looking at. I'm not going to make you search for that right now.
I mean, I know the picture. It's a famous picture.
Okay.
It's like a famous, like when people...
Yeah, but if it's that famous, I should be able to recall it by looking at that
I
sculpture.
mean, I guess there were, and I didn't necessarily recall it from looking at the sculpture
Okay.
either. I'm looking to see if it's, I just looked up Dwayne Wade, My House, and it didn't come. But it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a, here you go.
Okay. My house, it's called. Was that what he was saying? Not in my house? Or
No,
we're in
you're
my-
thinking of Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh, yeah, that.
No, not in my house. Yeah.
Keegan says that all the time, and I didn't know what that was from.
Well, it's Dikembe, but then he did it on a Geico commercial.
Ah.
So it became a whole other thing.
I want to see.
Here you go.
Oh, Sadistron.
The Sadistron.
Don't let us down.
It's the height of technology. Photos just appearing instantly.
Okay, wait. Now, here, give me. Okay.
So it is like an angry face. It's not the best angle.
No.
Because you can't see it straight on.
Okay, listen.
But you see the thing.
The artist got the
spirit.
No.
The shoulders.
The shoulders, perfect.
Okay.
The shoulders look great. You did good on the shoulders.
And you know what? Dwayne Wade's got real good shoulders. So.
Yeah. Props.
If I had shoulders that good and the artist screwed them up,
right?
Furious.
I mean,
shoulders are tough.
They are tough. Do you work on your shoulders?
Yeah, my shoulders are way better than they used to be.
How are your calves? You got good calves?
I have very skinny legs, but it's been squat them, since like.
Squat them?
Mm-hmm.
You squat them?
No. This season.
Is squat them? Oh, squat them. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, my trainer was like, for the fall, we're going to work on squats. And I go, immediately, I go,
it just
squat
came.
'em.
And did your trainer love that?
She was like, that's
amazing.
That's exactly
Trademark.
what we're doing. So I like finding quad volume where there was none before.
What about your buys?
I mean, look, the fact that there's any muscle on my body at all is a huge accomplishment. Compared to an average human being,
right?
No, there's nothing to write home about. Compared to Sam Roberts of old, yeah, there is.
Well, you look like a different person.
That's what's up.
You look amazing. I've told you that.
I appreciate that.
I mean, like, come on.
I mean, you look pretty good yourself.
I would.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so just what's really funny?
I would.
Besides the feet, I also got on the wrong line for butts. No asses. Like I literally have a grandpa butt.
Oh, right.
Or not
no,
a grandpa butt. There's just no butt. It's just like no ass.
Just slides, right.
And I'm trying to celebrate squatum. And no matter how many squats I do during autumn, it doesn't help.
Did you ever think about getting the BBL?
No, I would never do it. Because,
Why?
Because it's just
You're not a plastic surgery person, huh?
No, I would do plastic surgery eventually.
What would you get
I
done?
would do like a little pull, but like when it's time. But nothing serious.
We're close.
I'll kill you. But wait, so I walk out of the bathroom the other day and I'm like zipping up my pants and Parker goes, wait, turn around. This is my daughter. And I was like, what? She goes, what happened? And I was like, what? She goes, to your butt. And I was like, she's like, it's like not there. And I was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't say that.
But you thought it.
Oh my God.
And that's a tough one.
I was like, why you gotta call me out? That's like one of the things I don't feel good about.
Yeah. I dated a girl in high school who told me that one of the most traumatic incidents ever was she was in the cafeteria. And this was like senior year.
Yeah.
This is when, and she's like, one of the most traumatic incidents ever is she was in, and she's of African-American persuasion, right? So there are expectations, unfair expectations.
No, I understand that.
And she's just minding her own business. And this boy and it's, sometimes those slams are timed perfectly, just as everything's getting quiet. This boy yells out, yo, she ain't got no butt.
Could you imagine at that time in your life?
And everybody just like, guffaw. She collapsed. She said she went home and just started eating Rice Krispie treats.
Okay, that's not going to help because it's going to go wherever it wants. It's not going to go to your butt.
But she didn't know.
But you're right, because there is a lot of unfair pressure. If you look at Nicki Minaj before and Cardi B.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if you look at pictures of them in high school, there was nothing.
The BBL has changed everything.
It really has.
And it's an unrealistic expectation.
Do you think that the Kardashians all have BBLs?
Of course.
I don't think that they do. I think there are some people who do just have fat asses, and I'm telling you,
the this had less work done on it than the Kardashians.
Well, they had a lot of work. If you look at old pictures of them, they all kind of had that, like they were all kind of small in the middle, and then like when they were young.
No, but now it's a cartoon.
Why don't they just admit it? I need to know.
It happened.
It happened. All of them.
It's like. Everybody.
Except for Kendall.
No, of course. I mean, Kendall's solving racism with Pepsi cans.
Oh my God.
A lot of people, they'll get implants, even though they're already well endowed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dumb.
And because they just want bigger and bigger. Like, I don't think that like the Kardashians walked onto this planet with no behind whatsoever.
Yes, but to enhance
I think they got enhanced a lot.
Yeah.
I think they're all very sculpted.
Matt promised me a boob job like right after Keegan, and where is it?
Are you looking for that? You want that?
I want like a boob. Like they're still fine for being suckled on. They really are still very like
suckleable.
No, they are still suckleable, but they're still fairly perky. But like you just lost a little bit of like, so I just want like a little lift. And when they don't do just lifts now,
Little tight.
just like tighten it. What was that from?
That was from
Katherine Heigl and
yeah, Knocked Up.
Knocked Up. You just
When-
tighten it up. Just
When they're like, our research says that the audience loves pregnant women, and then she goes, really? And Kristen Wiig goes, I know, I think it's disgusting. She's like so shitty the whole time.
love her. No, but they won't just tighten it in. We're just gonna tighten it. They won't do just a lift anymore. They always put a small implant in.
That's
so
good.
if I got to do that, cool. But I don't want bigger boobs. I just want them to be. I want to be able to throw in a t-shirt with no bra, and that's not an option.
Well, I mean, that's not an option for most.
I know. So I don't want to be most girls.
Right.
I want to be me.
You want to be 21, baby.
You got it, babe.
Yeah.
You got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I don't know. I just want it, but I mean, it might be too late now. I guess it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Okay.
No, I see you getting like later in life plastic surgery up.
Yeah,
and I think that'd be fine.
You can do like you don't have to do a full like. You can just do like an ever so slight, just like a pull, just so it just like just you know. Just,
Can you imagine
what?
10 years from now?
No, I don't want to.
You're living in the suburbs,
Right next door to you.
plastic surgeryed up.
Oh.
Like you're the mom that you take your kids to public school, and like all the other moms are whispering and shitty about it because you've had all this work done. You're looking all hot, and all the husbands are looking at you. It'd be great.
I can't wait for that.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Let's try to make that happen.
Manifest.
We're gonna manifest it.
We're manifesting.
We're having trouble with words today. Yeah, let's manifest that. I want that.
You know what I think we manifested together?
What?
This scene right here.
I hate your guts. Oh my God, his feet don't even touch the ground.
He's like 9 years old.
I know,
the
but
Rizzler.
he's so little.
He's tiny.
Because he's a little chunk of love. It makes it look even like harder for him to. Oh no, he was on Jimmy.
I watched the Costco guys on the Tonight Show, and it was, I mean, I was displaced from reality.
Yeah.
As I was watching this, it's like the dumbest, weirdest,
Isn't it?
strangest thing. Like
Isn't it like beyond the like? Didn't we miss the like? I feel like the moment passed a little bit.
a little bit, but now this is where outlets like the Tonight Show
would
try
grab
to
them.
capital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's already kind of over.
Look at his big dumb face and smile.
You don't like Big AJ?
I feel like he's just very like contrived. I didn't like when you showed me those bloopers and he looked like he was being a stage dad.
No. You got to go to double
Yeah.
junk.
The kid's just like, I'm trying, Dad. I'm doing the best I can.
But like, I'm watching this thing, and like, Fallon is doing a straight interview.
Not even like joking around.
He's kind of joking around, but I feel like he's lost in the forest somewhere.
Right, like me
he
when I
doesn't
first
know what's
saw
going
it.
on. But he like somebody told him you should be doing this. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't even ask how these guys met the Rizzler. He doesn't ask that at all.
Does he talk about the Costco foods that they love? I'm not saying it. No, neither are you.
You're talking about the double chocolate cookie. Well, it gets there.
I just like the chicken bake. That's simple.
He doesn't even ask Big Justice about the chicken bake.
See, you got to prep my man. I do love Jimmy very much.
I know you do, because he does your show.
He's a friend of the show and he listens and he busts into our show randomly when he's up at Sirius XM.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you. But
And you guys socially probably have a lot in common.
no, but someone's got to prep him. It's not his job. He's got producers for that shit.
I think that nobody, first of all, like late night TV is really, I think, trying to figure itself out.
Still?
I don't think they know what they are.
Well,
like,
I mean,
are we an outlet? Like, should we lean into the Costco guys? Should we not touch that and lean over here instead? Should we be different from?
Right,
Should we try to compete with? Like, what audience are you trying to get?
I think that it's kind of like what Sirius XM does. Like they want to skew younger, like, right? Which is the right thing to do. You want to try to stay young and relevant. But all the late night shows they do is like have actors and like singers, like huge A-list actors and singers.
But who's the audience? Because
a TikToker, a YouTuber.
nobody is watching TikTok and The Tonight Show.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not saying that one is even better than the other. I think this idea of like, oh, TV's over, it's all about the internet. It's like, okay, Miss Cleo, let's relax.
Right.
I think that stuff has become, somehow the internet has made it so that as much as everything gets everywhere,
Yes.
we also have our own bubbles.
Yes.
We all live in our own bubbles.
Of course.
That's what algorithms have done to us.
Right.
So it's almost like if I was programming a late night show,
Yeah.
I would not try to cast this wide net that we used to cast.
Right.
That's what it used to be, right?
Right.
The Tonight Show used to be, this is the destination.
Right.
Everybody at 11:30
Right.
turns on our show. That's absurd.
Right. Know
That's
your
not
audience.
happening.
This is what you guys do well. This is what they do well.
And if it's like, sorry, like the platform's evolved and we're a 50+ show.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Wait, so was it awkward? Was it an awkward interview?
So awkward.
Oh no, I have to go watch it.
And he's going, and I would put it on, but we'll
No.
get struck copyright or whatever.
No.
But he goes like, because he goes like, so how did you start this channel? And
Oh.
it's like, and like none of the stories are interesting, because that's the thing too about most of these social media people.
Yeah.
Their origin is not interesting.
No, you
It's
just got to talk
stupid.
about what made you go viral, and that's it.
And like the reason they go viral is because they're dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to the Costco guys.
We love you guys. Well,
but it's so.
he loves you.
I love
The
them.
Rizzler looks like a toddler. The more I look at him, I can't look at him seriously.
Like it's almost like you want to look at the Rizzler and be like, are you okay? Like with your body and everything. Like how about this? Okay, Rizzler, how the hell do you know these two? Because they go.
I thought they just were friends. I think that I always just assumed they were
You
friends.
assume. Let's get to the bottom of it. They're right there on the couch.
So no one prepped him for this. I think he thought it
Whatever.
would just come. Yeah.
Stop giving Jimmy the
Sorry.
benefit of the
I love
doubt.
you, Jimmy. Love you, Jimmy.
I know.
Don't edit that out.
It's done. It's not making the final cut. It's on the floor, cutting room floor. No, I think.
Wow.
I think, like he goes. How'd you guys start this? And like, Big AJ is going like, well, you know, Big Justice, his friends, they were all on TikTok, and I had a TikTok channel, and he said, Dad, I want to be on your TikTok
Is
channel.
that English that you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want to be on your TikTok channel. And I said, all right. So we went to this burger place and we rated the burgers and said, is it a boom or a doom? We got 100,000 views.
Okay.
So I said, there's a father-son channel.
Right.
And then Jimmy's got to do his weird Jimmy laugh because he can't handle anything.
Okay.
And then the audience is like, yay, because the sign comes on.
Says to clap.
And you're like, this is the dumbest story I've ever heard.
I realize, I understand now because you just said that. This is what's going on. They're meant for their TikTok.
That's it.
They're
That's
meant
exactly.
for the channel.
Exactly.
They are not meant for something like this. Some TikTokers might be. They might be fun to bring, not them.
Or to come on and do a bit.
Right. Come on and do a game or something funny, but don't sit them down. They're not meant for an interview. We saw the bloopers.
We don't need to get to the bottom of it.
No. This is not that good of a story.
Because this is their story. I just saw them doing this ridiculous.
And I was like, sorry.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And then like they literally,
Oh, you're so angry.
Because-
You're really sick of people.
I couldn't believe what was happening.
Yeah.
And that this is really, and it's not, I'm not mad at the Costco guys. I'm
No.
not mad at Jimmy Fallon. I'm mad at the people who, the producers of the show.
Yeah. The people,
who put together the show that goes,
Yeah.
this is what we need to do. Because that's what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jimmy Fallon
No.
going, here's the direction I want to go in. It was producers who are brainless.
right.
And and you deal with them.
Yes.
I deal
Oh
with
my
them.
gosh.
Like they go, Jimmy is literally asking them, how did you come up with the boom scale?
No. But
Yes. And then they go, and this kid,
What, so
this big
uninteresting.
justice,
Oh.
and he's going like this. He's going, well,
Oh, no.
he goes, we did these booms or dooms, but then we realized that everybody was saying boom and nobody was saying doom.
Doom.
So we started ranking things. Top 5 booms. 5 booms
You're incredible.
is amazing.
You're literally turned.
1 boom is not great.
He has no neck?
No, of course he doesn't have the back.
Okay, but wait,
And-
this-
but I'm going like, what the fuck
I
am
know.
I listening to? Like, what is
I know.
going on? Like, somebody's got to stop this.
All
Like,
they-
why can't somebody come in and go, here's the bit. Like, obviously, this isn't a real
Look at
interview.
the anger in his eyes.
Because
He's-
it's
he's
crazy.
Oh, what they should have done was like just like they do on SNL, sometimes like a pre-produced thing. They do a cute little pre-produced thing of Jimmy going into Costco, doing it with them. Done. That's it. You don't have them on.
That's it.
He looks cool because he's doing a little thing with Costco.
it.
They look like they know what they're
1000%.
doing. That's it.
Listen to you.
Done.
Look at the big brain on you.
I could be a producer.
Instead, and then 4 booms is good, but 5 booms is amazing. And you're like,
Did the Rizzler speak? Now that I think about it.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. What happened?
What does the Rizzler mean? How'd you come up with the Rizzler?
Oh, Jimmy.
And the Rizzler goes like, well, I came home one day and I said, do you want to see the Riz face?
Oh, this thing.
And Jimmy goes, what's the Riz face? And it's like, Jimmy, come on, bro. I get it, but come on.
When did this happen?
Like last night.
Oh, dear.
And he goes, you got to put your eyebrow up. And you put the other eyebrow down. And then you suck it in. And you go like this. And they're all like having this great time
I feel
doing
like
this.
Parker could explain it better because she,
Way
I feel
better.
like, originated.
First of all, it's mewing.
It's just, yeah, it's not
It's
the
just
Riz face,
mewing.
it's mewing.
He happens to have a little face on a big head.
He does.
And it's mewing. That's all it is.
I don't know. It's a pretty big everything. I
But
do
his
love
face
him.
is little.
I want to, yes, like the
The
features.
face itself.
I do want to hug him.
Of course, the Rizzler is the man.
He's so cute.
He's
and
the
mushy.
he's goated.
He's goated.
But I'm like, but when I'm watching this, I'm like, what are we doing?
So, okay, I have a
guys?
question.
What are we doing?
If one of our talent people or Travis from your show, like someone came to you and was like, the Costco guys are you would
I'd have
them
him in the basement, of course.
You would never have them on your like on your radio show. You think the
I'd
same
have
thing
him
would
on the
happen?
radio show. I had Mario Bosco on the radio show.
Okay, but
it's a different deal.
And you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I'm not sitting there going like,
How did it all start?
explain the booms.
And the dooms.
So 5's better than 1? Is it? Who thought of that? A genius.
All right.
And then they go like, well, we got Halloween candy. How many booms do you give it?
Oh,
and of course, they ended the interview with AJ going like, and we brought you something, Jimmy. It's a double chocolate cookie. And again, I have no hate in my heart for the Costco guys.
I know.
I love the Costco guys. But it's just like,
I know.
it's a brainless execution.
Okay.
And that's what drives me more crazy than anything,
Right.
is a brainless execution. Let's look at the elements that we have,
Right.
the audience that we're targeting, and go from there.
So you've just had it with the
I've had it.
with the universe, and hence I am here.
Thank
Dump
you.
all over me. I love you.
I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Just take it all out. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Look, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I survived.
Wait till you see this.
I don't
It's
think
going to drive you insane.
All right, I'm gonna watch as soon as we're done, and then I'm gonna call you or text you. Actually, I'm gonna text you because you don't freaking pick up the phone when I call you.
Well, I got other things
You're
to do.
very busy.
I'm very busy.
He does it to annoy me. He does it because he's like, I know she wants me to pick up.
I want to seem important.
Right, you are.
I want to be desired.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This
But
is-
I still don't know how they met this kid.
okay.
You know,
Well, I don't think Jimmy knows either. I think Jimmy
He has
knows
no clue.
nothing even after this interview.
I don't think he's interested either. I don't think he could care. He couldn't care less. Jesus, that's rough. And I mean, they're gonna be wrestling.
I know. So that's when you'll be like a little bit more like
Depending on the execution.
right. It could
I'm
be
not
crap.
anti-Costco guy.
All right.
Depending on the execution.
Right.
That's all. Just utilize.
You're a talent and a producer mind in one, and not many people can do double duty.
And it's frustrating.
You know?
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Because then the producers are like, we'll tell you what.
Yeah, relax.
Whatever. Yeah. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Okay, we did it. We did it. We satisfied.
Done. Oh, I mean, you best be satisfied.
Yeah, this is one of the more satisfying ones.
Oof, yeah, like
This
I feel,
feels good.
yeah.
This
I
felt
feel
good.
I feel like I need a cigarette after that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure you subscribe, YouTube, and then across all audio platforms as well. Leave reviews, leave comments, do the whole deal.
Yes, it's the nicest thing you guys can do for us
Yeah.
is to like, subscribe, and review. Rate the 5 stars, because come on, you're satisfied. I'm satisfied. You're satisfied.
I'm super satisfied.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We'll see you again soon.